Welcome to Your Health, where we explore the latest in health across the country. I'm Erica Cardenas. Today we're here at Burst of Butterflies to learn more about healthy hobbies, and one of the best is art. But before we show you around, let's take a look at what's coming up on the show. Getting the perfect smile with the help of new technology, and wound care treatment that's helping patients get their lives back. Plus, senior living and individualized care all in one place. All that and more on today's show. We're here at Burst of Butterflies Create and Paint Studio to talk about the benefits of art as a hobby. And joining me now is owner and founder Cheryl Tisland to tell us more. Welcome, Cheryl.
Hello, thank you.
First off, tell us about Burst of Butterflies Create and Paint.
So we are a create and paint studio. We are here to engage the community in the different art forms. We do pottery painting, canvas painting, glass, mosaics, and clay.
So tell us a little bit more about what you offer here at the studio.
So we offer the ability for people to come in and leave their cares at the door and have a safe place. People call this kind of their happy place. So this is a place where people can come and just get creative and bring families or come for a date night, do a team building event, have a party, etc.
Now, I understand you have a very personal reason why your family started Burst of Butterflies. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, so in 2013, my sister had a traumatic brain injury from a motorcycle accident, and we were going through trying to get her rehabilitated after she was in a coma and through hospital rehab and then coming home. It turned out that it was a lot to try to take care of her. So we decided that we needed to do something as a family. Our jobs were too demanding. So we started up this idea of creating a business where we can all be together. And art therapy, painting is a great way to kind of recover from any kind of mental issues. And so art became the idea of what we wanted to start up for the community.
I love that. So how has having this studio, what has it meant for your family?
It has been huge. My sister came here every day and she painted and she participated, and she was able to, even though she was permanently disabled, she was able to regain confidence and interact with people, to have some kind of social interaction, and all of that was very huge. As we built up a community of people who came in to visit us and made some friendships, and those friendships that she developed as well were really great for her.
Now, studies show that art can, in fact, definitely be healing. So you've seen that yourself.
Absolutely, and we cater to a lot of adults with disabilities, kids with disabilities. We have groups that come in all the time, and this is really a place for them to feel safe and be able to create however they want to create, and whatever comes out of them, and they get to feel proud about that.
Now, why is art such a great hobby for someone really of any age?
Just about anybody can create with art. It's part of what's inside of us all. We all have the ability to be artistic, and it doesn't mean that you have to compare yourself to some master artist. You can just let that creativity flow out of you in whatever way feels comfortable.
Now, Cheryl, if someone doesn't live here in this community, why is it so beneficial for them to visit a studio, an art studio, maybe in their community?
In different communities, there are art studios available. Some of them create pottery or canvas or glass. There's different things that you can do. Here at Burst of Butterflies, we have everything under one roof. So we actually have people that come from all over to visit us and get creative with us.
Now, Cheryl, I understand that you offer something virtually as well that people can do online. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Sure. People can come onto our website at burstofbutterflies.com and find a number of take-home kits that they can put together and order from us in canvas painting or mosaics or pottery painting, and we can actually ship those if you're not in Arizona.
Cheryl, thank you so much for letting us be here with you today.
Thank you.
If you'd like more information about Burst of Butterflies, head over to their website. Getting a new smile is attainable at Permadontics. Their state-of-the-art services are helping patients get their smiles back.
And aesthetically, how do you like the way it looks?
Yeah, I'm very pleased.
Permadontics is a specialty clinic that focuses on implants that are immediately loaded, meaning putting a tooth on, a temporary tooth on right away. Dr. Ayers and myself were one of the pioneers in the development of this technique. You see the patients for the first time, they're fearful, They're unsure of what you're telling them actually is the truth. At the end of the day, when we see them with their new smile, it's like a different patient.
You smile at people and they smile right back at you.
Felt great when I first saw myself. It looked really nice.
My other teeth looked okay, but these look terrific.
I was going to a new job, so no one knew my old teeth. So I just smiled all the time and everybody told me I had beautiful teeth. And I said, thank you.
To have a good set of teeth is extremely important, not only just for your appearance, but to be able to function correctly and eat properly and just feel more confident in yourself.
We offer everything that's involved with dental implants. We're the only implant center in Southern California that has its own porcelain lab and only does finals in porcelain.
They gave me a tour of the person that does the final teeth, and it's quite an involved process.
He created such great teeth that nobody knows I even have them.
And my mother said they looked exactly like my baby teeth. I think that's how correct that they got.
They are first class with what they do, for sure.
I had crowns on all my teeth for 45 years, so they always had to be redone. And pretty soon there just wasn't anything to redo. And so my dentist suggested a few implants, but I knew I probably needed more than that.
Most of our patients are fed up, meaning they've had a lot of dentistry and they want a permanent solution where they're not going to be stuck in this cycle of constantly going back to the dentist for more and more work.
It's so nice not to be going to the dentist anymore.
Having everything in one roof makes it a lot easier for treatment planning. And then having hygiene here makes it easier for the patient to come for hygiene checks. I've been doing this now for almost 45 years, and that's what keeps me going, is the interaction with the patients and seeing these life-changing stories.
Getting this done makes me smile more.
I feel great, so grateful that I did this. I couldn't even imagine not having these teeth.
I feel sometimes exuberant, if that's too much of a word.
If you're looking to start a healthy hobby, put on those dancing shoes. Dancing of any kind is great cardio, it reduces stress, and it improves cognition. You can take lessons or have a dance party right in your living room. Stick around, there's more to come on your health. Patients getting their lives back with specialized wound care and helping kids deal with stress. Suffering from a wound that won't heal can impact your health, but the team of doctors at the Wound Treatment Center at Opelousas General have innovative treatments for your recovery.
The Wound Treatment Center at Opelousas General Health System has been here for 30 years. We have one of the greatest teams with a tremendous amount of experience. We're available 24/7. And we treat both inpatients and outpatients for a variety of wound complications. Wound care benefits patients by bringing together a multidisciplinary team targeted specifically to help get their wounds to respond to therapy and ultimately heal and restore them back to their pre-wound function. The most common types of wounds that we see in the Wound Treatment Center are related to diabetic complications such as diabetic foot ulcers and bone infections in diabetics, as well as people with venous disease where they have venous leg ulcers as a result of untreated venous hypertension. Another common group of patients that we see are patients who suffer traumatic injuries that are complicated by infection, as well as patients who have surgical complications with the resulting wound as a result of either an infection or some other failure of the surgical procedure. Currently, there are 14 approved indications for hyperbaric therapy. When the patients are referred to us for possible hyperbaric therapy, we review their records, talk to them, examine them, talk to their physicians, and then pre-certify them for treatment to make sure that it's a covered indication. The most common indications for hyperbaric therapy that we see here in our center are soft tissue infections, usually with what's commonly referred to as flesh-eating bacteria, as well as acute arterial insufficiency, where the patient acutely loses blood flow mostly to their extremities, or have complications following some sort of endovascular reconstruction. Surgical complications, of course, compromised flaps. Patients have a procedure, a flap is used to close the wound and it starts to fail for various reasons, as well as traumatic injuries that require additional oxygenation to help with healing. Another group of patients that we see here more commonly are patients with these chronic bone infections that don't respond to conventional therapy, as well as people that suffer complications from radiation, including radiation cystitis, where they're having blood in their urine, radiation proctitis, where they're having blood in their stool as a result of the radiation, and then most commonly patients who undergo radiation therapy for breast cancer, where they subsequently develop what's called radiation mastitis. So all of these diagnoses have been shown to improve with hyperbaric therapy.
Kids are experiencing more stress and anxiety since the pandemic, and the experts at Lifeline PCS can help you determine when it's time to seek help.
Adults will notice that their child or teen is having issues if they are struggling with overarching themes of communication or not being aware. There are changes that go on with kids, usually due to hormonal changes. Those are normal and natural, but some are excessive or sudden.
They will notice changes in sleep and appetite, changes in communication styles towards yourself, authority figures, or others, maybe even social isolation rather than engagement.
Additionally, watch for negative behaviors like excessive anger or unexpected weeping. Take threats of suicide and self-harm very seriously. Self-harm and suicidality are not attention-seeking, they're connection-seeking. They may not have the words to express themselves.
It is important to provide your child or teen with someone they can trust, like family, friends, teachers, and counselors, to reassure them that it is okay to bring up problems or emotions that may be bothering them. Speaking to a provider can help guide you in determining signs and differences.
Social media is a double-edged sword. If used in moderation as a means of communication, entertainment, or to spread awareness, it's great. However, it can be negatively impacting on mental health because of a variety of reasons, like bullying or social comparisons or physical appearance, where advertising is involved, where it can decrease self-esteem.
Research supports social media being an associated factor to the increase of anxiety and eating disorders, along with depression. Social media can have a heavy influence, whether it is positive or negative, so it is important to understand how it is impacting you, your household, and your relationships. The COVID-19 pandemic is a key factor to the rise of substance abuse and other various addictions. Working in the mental health field, we have seen a rise in the increase of various addictions, emotional and physical abuse. Before the pandemic, many have already been struggling with addictions, and we have seen an increase due to social distancing, lack of support, and other added stressors, including the rise in homelessness and poverty.
Counseling is a great tool because it gives people that validation, it gives people that support system, it gives people the ability to recognize their needs for growth and change and then be able to grow and change, whereas they might not have that on their own.
For more information, please go to our website or call, and we would be glad to help.
Playing an instrument is another healthy hobby. Studies show it increases cognitive development, it can improve hand-eye coordination, and it can help raise your IQ. Don't go away, we have more Your Health coming up. We visit Avenger Senior Living to see all they have to offer their residents and treatments to help with the symptoms of neuropathy. estimated that 20 million Americans suffer from neuropathy, and the doctors at True Health can help your symptoms with their innovative treatments.
So neuropathy is actually more common than we think, and it is nerve damage. So there is over 100 reasons to why neuropathy happens. There is diabetic neuropathy, there is chemical and medication-induced neuropathy. There is also idiopathic, which means we don't know why it happens. But regardless of the reason, we need to know why it's happening and how to treat it. Over time, as these nerves are damaged, they cause patients symptoms like tingling, burning, cramping. Patients are not able to sleep. So with time, this can take a big toll on patients' quality of life. It's very important to treat neuropathy without medication because the medications are simply designed to mask the problems. So as we continue to mask these symptoms, they're just going to get worse. And a lot of these medications, they actually numb your brain, which means they numb the pain. They don't do anything about the root cause of the problem. Our most successful patients are ones that are highly motivated. They don't want the pill for an ill formula. We are the type of clinic that will work with people who are highly motivated to get better. In doing so, using these FDA-approved, groundbreaking treatment modalities, we're able to remarkably see patients do better. Our patients actually do really, really well, where we're able to see these symptoms go away because your body can heal. Your body can heal and wants to heal without medication.
Once the regimen was established, I felt comfortable with it, and I have shown nothing but marked improvement. When I first came in, it looked like this. Now that I'm completing my treatment, this is what I look like. Prior, I was experiencing neuropathy and cramps during the night. I couldn't sleep all night. Presently, I can sleep the whole night. I'm walking without a cane, and my quality of life has vastly improved.
So when our patients come in for nerve damage screening, we do a touch-based exam because these patients have been poked and pried so many times, so this is completely pain-free. This is one of our very severe cases, and you can see that because of the many areas that they have complete black. Black is total loss of function. You can see that just few short treatments later, they went from this to this, and this is how we know that they are actually progressing and then they're improving and their symptoms are going away. At True Health, we pride ourselves in treating all patients like family. So we bend over backwards for our patients when they come in here for treatments. They want to be here, they love coming here. We have a location here in Chandler, Arizona. We're also located in Scottsdale. And we are ready for you to come in, again, for that free exam and consultations where we can go over your symptoms, see if you make a good candidate for the treatments that we have. We are ready for you. Let's get your quality of life back. You have nothing to lose but your neuropathy.
Learn a new language. Studies show the brains of bilingual people operate differently than single language people. It makes you more perceptive and it helps ward off dementia. We have more coming up on Your Health. Senior living and individualized care all in one place. Finding a place for our loved ones to live as they age can be difficult, but at Avenger Senior Living, they're setting the bar when it comes to individualized care.
The origins of Avenger Senior Living really start from a family-based business. The company was founded by David and Violet Craik, and they started this company through their own personal experience. They had a loved one that was in a senior living community that they were not super satisfied with, and decided, because of their background in construction and design, that they felt that they could create a retirement community, a memory care community that was really deserving for their loved one. So what makes Avenger Senior Living very different from all the other companies in the senior living industry is we are a smaller boutique style company. Being a boutique style community or a boutique style management company allows us to really work closely with not only our management team and staff, but also our families and our resident families as well. Our resident really is our customer. but our customers really start with our family connections. So we work closely with our families to help support them with resources and education, because a lot of our families are coming into this situation without a very good knowledge of dementia. So we utilize our expertise and our contacts and resources in the healthcare industry to help these families navigate this journey. Some of our programs that make us very different from our other competitors is our cognitive lifestyle program. This is a program that's unique to Avenger Senior Living. And what it is that we assess our residents and we align them with other residents in our communities through their cognitive levels. So in our communities, we have an early cognition community neighborhood, an intermediate and advanced neighborhood. And what this does, this allows us to have our residents living with peers who have the same abilities and likes, and this allows us to then set up successful days through activities and socialization, which really helps to enhance their enjoyment of their day. A typical resident day here really will start with a nutritious meal. So our chefs are all our employees who work with registered dietitians to make sure that our meals and our menus offer a wide variety of nutritional options. We can also manage specialized diets if a resident needs one. Further to that is the socialization throughout the day. So activities that are really geared toward each different resident's abilities so that they have success throughout their day and it's very rewarding for them. Avenger really prides itself to be a pillar in the communities, so we want our families to know that they're welcome to come to any Avenger community. We will help them to our best of our ability, utilizing our resources and our connections to help educate them. The best way for somebody to learn more about our company would be to visit our website or to phone any one of the 3 communities here in Arizona. It's really important for people to know that they're not alone in this journey and that Avenger Senior Living is here to help.
We want to thank Cheryl and everyone here at Burst of Butterflies for hosting us today. It is such a fun place, and thank you for joining us on your health. I'm Erica Cardenas. See you next time.